Alright guys, so in today's episode we're going to show you a little bit about the map and how to find some of those very precious resources. Okay, first starting up with clay. Clay, now it's the easiest thing to find. The white patches on the map here, they will show you exactly where clay is. It's that simple. You can see it by eye as well. It's this brown looking coloured ground. It's pretty straightforward to see. You put a map marker on if you need to get to it like that. You always use a shovel for digging out clay, but that's it. These white patches all over the map, that is what they are. Now, I'll draw your attention to these grey ones. These are large boulders. They're only good for grabbing stone, but they're always slightly irregular. We'll come to that in a second. Now, coal. Coal can be found, if you have got a keen eye, you can see this little black dash on the ground just like that. Stands out. It's on its own. It's not amongst a contour line or anything like that. But trust me, this is by far my easiest way of finding coal, is to look on the map and just zoom right down in there and you will be able to find it like this. I honestly, when I found this was a way of discovering coal, I was over the moon because I went on the hunt for it, and this is just perfect. This is why I'm sharing this with you, just because it helped me out. Now, the next thing I want to show you is how to get iron stones, small stones like this one on the map. It's a very small, very distinctive sort of circular point, and it's very obvious on the map compared to those boulders that were uneven that I showed you earlier. This is what they look like. Of course, dig these out and that will give you some, not just small stones, but it will also give you the iron that you desperately need. I'm not going to show you things about how to get plant fibers and wood. You should know all of that by now. That's just by punching the ground. The iron sulfate, which you just saw me walk past, I just wanted to throw this bit in the video. That's what I'm going to show you next. But while I was looking for how to show you this, I came across this mine. It looks like I'm going to be able to dig down there, and that is awesome. I get access to a whole load of other resources. This video is about showing you how to get those resources on the surface. Of course, there are other ways. You can dig down and get a lot of other stuff downstairs, underground, but apparently there's a bit of a way of doing that, so I'll put that in another video. Wanted to show you the effectiveness of the blunderbuss on dogs, which is why I've got one. It's so cool. So I thought I'd throw it in there. And I'll also show you where this mine is on the map. So it's right here. Coordinates, as you can see, are 458 roughly by 95 something. Anyway, that's where it is. Okay, this I wanted to show you the difference between, well, an area of rich fertile ground and normal ground. It's that sort of green area, lighter green patch color. And this is where you'll find plants. You'll find the goldenrod flowers and the cotton plants. But in this biome, this is pretty useful if you want to go and pick up some of these plants, some of these herbs that will help you in the game. There's another green patch over there. Just making the point that when you're looking at this map, there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of things on it, but I'm trying to help you work out the differences so that you can use your eyesight to try and find some of the resources more easily than just hoping to stumble across them. Okay, I'm going to show you how to get the potassium nitrate now. This is tough to spot. Okay, so as you can see at the very tip of my arrow, pointing exactly in the direction the arrow is going, there's a very tiny fleck. It's a slightly dirtier grey than the grey of the boulder right next to it. It's quite handy to show you that one just because simply on the map you can see the difference. It's hard to spot, but if you turn up the colour contrast on your TV perhaps, or the contrast itself, and admittedly, guys, I realise if you're red-green colourblind, that is going to be very difficult to spot. You need a keen eye, and of course, a very large TV set would help. But it is possible to see it. Oh yeah, I got a trophy here. I don't know. I thought I'd throw it in the video, but it is possible to spot these. I have used this method to find potassium nitrate on the surface. Of course, you can dig down and find it. But here we go. I'm just showing you that you can spot it on the map. This was just 2 or 3 blocks in size. So it's pretty small, but it is visible. These things you can see on the map. You've just got to have pretty sharp eyesight, and you can pick them out from the normal rocks. It's a fleck. It looks different when you're looking down on from the map. So there you go, guys. I hope this was all useful to you, and it's at least given you some idea of what all the different things on the map are. If you wouldn't mind, just hit the like button if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're new. All the best. Thank you so much. I will be back soon. Take care. Good night.